All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Daniela of PurpleStar Tarot. I'm your Cosmic Cleric and Dice Diviner. I am rolling astrology dice so we can get the signal shifts and predictions and themes for the year ahead for 2026. Let's go ahead and roll the dice and see who the next reading is for. Gemini. Awesome, Gemini. Okay, let's get this set up. I'll write your name up here so we know who we're reading for. Gemini. Gemini. Aquemini. That's the first thing I thought of if you listen to Outcast. All right, awesome. Okay, so Gemini. Rolling the dice for you. Okay. 11th house. Capricorn. Mercury. Okay. We got your planet. All right, Gemini. So, intuitively, the first thing I'm thinking here is structure for your dreams, structure for your communication, discipline. Okay, let's look at the cards that we have here. First one that we have is going to be for Mercury. So Mercury, if you're just now tuning in, I'm doing the reading for all zodiac signs. This is for Gemini. The first one that we got when we rolled the dice was for Mercury. Mercury is the planet for communication, messages, intellect. Okay, so we're going to look at the other card here for Mercury. Think, learn, network, communicate. And that butterfly, transformation, healing. Okay, and then we have Capricorn. Capricorn energy, we're currently in Capricorn season, and this is a reading for the beginning of the year, so this totally makes sense that you're going to get this Capricorn energy, helping you understand what it is that you need to plan and focus on for this next coming year, how you're going to achieve your dreams, how you're going to have the discipline. I feel like having that structure and discipline at the beginning of the year is really going to help you and really know how to manage your time, how to manage your planning. So the words that we have here for the Capricorn is achieve. And then this Capricorn card we have, it says, look at the pictures first. You got roses coming out of a heart and then the time. Okay, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Okay, so how I read the dice is that first we have the situation. The situation is Mercury situation, communicating, thinking, exploring, networking, getting to where you need to go to. That just came to me. Okay, and then we have the 11th house. The 11th house is going to tell us what area in our life this is going to be playing out in. When it comes to the 11th house, that really is kind of like in that same energy as even the first one that we came out saying network. Because this is like your humanitarian network, your community, yeah, let's just look at the cards here. Okay, so here, 11th house. That's reaching out to your global community, your conscious community, the collective, the dreamers. Gemini, I know you're a dreamer. Okay, so your community, and then this one, we have all those birds singing together, communicating together, friends, like-minded groups, humanitarian beliefs. So I feel like this message is really very similar to Aquarius message that I had here for next year, which makes sense because you're also an air sign. Gemini, your word is I think. Communicator, friendly, very very into learning, education, receiving messages, giving messages. So the theme for you this year, Gemini, is for 2026 is with all of your wisdom, all of the thoughts, all of the things that you have to share, is being able to come with a realistic plan to be able to expand that. And where is it going to expand? I feel like this is your friends circle. So Gemini, you're a very friendly person. You're known as the friendly one of the signs. So with that, Gemini, is the message for you is really be strategic of expanding your friend group. In expanding your friend group, so you have like-minded people to be able to bounce ideas off with. So first thing I'm thinking, like Gemini, if you are an artist, if you are a creator, if you're a writer, maybe there are some online groups, maybe there are some in-person groups that do what it is that you enjoy doing, and that is going to help you expand your friend group. That's going to help you. Like the first thing I thought of when I looked at this card that said like-minded groups, I really thought of this like word that I made up a few years ago, where you take kinetic energy and then we have kindred spirits. And when you put those two together, we have kindredic energy. So with that, is like you are going to be able to share your messages with other like-minded people that maybe also have ideas, structure, planning, different ways that they achieve their communication, being able to work together with other people to actually make like real steps towards that. So Mercury's the situation. It's about communicating. The feelings behind it is making methodical steps. Like, I kind of get that, like, as a Capricorn, that I maybe this is just me, or maybe it's a Capricorn trait. It's like we don't want to speak unless we actually have a purpose for that speaking. So we want to actually make sure that there is a reason, there's a purpose for that, so it's not just rambling on and going towards just speaking for no reason. Really having a networking mindset when it comes to communication. So not so much business, like I'm not trying to only communicate when it comes to money, but I really try to communicate when it makes sense. Networking, helping people connect to each other, however that helps them, it doesn't matter. It's just really making those guided steps to doing that. But then in the 11th house, the 11th house is humanitarian efforts, your beliefs, your community. So that's where it's going to be playing out, is the guidance for you, Gemini, for 2026 is really to explore your community. Get out there. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for this. I'm going to get a tarot card to see how we can work with these energies in real life, now that we know what the current theme is going to be for 2026. Okay, one tarot card for Geminis for guidance. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Card that came out. 6 of Cups. Okay. So the first thing when I thought with that is like, you already know your people. You have your people. I'm really feeling with that. Like the first word that came on, that was on there that I saw, was like reconciliation. But this really makes me feel like not family, but it made me think of a like school reunion. I don't know why. That was the first thing. Is like yeah, like I'm wondering now why this is. I don't know if that might be something that's happening for a Gemini that's tapping in, that maybe you have a school reunion that's happening next year. So I guess what year of 2006? 2006, your 20-year high school reunion's coming up. But anyways, like, so I feel like this is like telling us that you're going to be able to reconnect with people that you have known in the past. Childhood is showing up on there. that you're going to be able to connect doing, even kind of like doing those things that you loved as a child, but knowing that there are people that maybe they weren't your friend. Maybe they weren't your friend back in the day. Maybe when you're back when you were younger, maybe you weren't close friends with them, or you guys have grown apart so much. But this is like saying that you have a community. It may not be your community that you're with all the time. It may be community that you haven't visited in a long time, but there's something here showing that you're going to be able to network with those people. I kind of feel like, yeah, school reunion is the first thing that came to my mind. So be on the lookout for that, maybe. An opportunity for you to show that you've like kind of reinvented yourself, or that you've always been that same person and they might have grown and changed. So yeah, that is the message for you, Gemini. Six of Cups was your tarot card for the year of 2026, to work through the energies of Mercury, Capricorn, and 11th house. Okay, that was the reading for Gemini.